Welcome to becoming an information management superhero with Core for Google Workspace. My name is Carl Spangler. I'm the Senior Director of Strategic Cloud Partnerships at OpenText, and I am very happy to have the session with you today to talk about Core for Google Workspace. So who is OpenText? Well, we're an information management leader in this particular market space. We've been in this for 30 plus years. We have $6 billion in revenue with 25,000 experts strong globally across 180 different locations globally. We have 150 million end users under management today across our private cloud applications running natively on GCP. And we also just released our newest core content multi-tenant SaaS application, only available on GCP. We operate in 98 of the top 100 global companies as customers. You've probably used OpenText and didn't know it. Google controls probably the largest amount of data about companies and us as individuals out of anybody in the world. OpenText is able to take that data and turn it into information through our content management solutions that run on Google. We offer both private cloud and SaaS offerings, but today is all about our SaaS multi-tenant core content offering. That content management offering that we have underpins some of the largest and most popular business systems that run organizations such as SAP, Salesforce, Workday, and many others. Core Content's an open API, multi-tenant SaaS application, and so it provides our customers the ability to integrate to any business application or productivity suite such as Google Workspace, which we have done for you already. And that's really the interesting component about today and becoming a superhero from a content management perspective is the great integration we've done with Google Workspace, a premier content management offering from Google. Content is everywhere, and it's not only just created by human beings such as you and I, but it's also created from business applications, as you see here on screen. So what are the main pain points that our customers have that content management deals with? Well, there's the old way of doing business. Manual processes, isolated systems, systems that are siloed and stand just in specific departments. This growing information sprawl is not sustainable, and you're under pressure to digitally transform and adapt to a modern work demand every day as things speed up, anywhere on devices, automated or connected. Modern work must be frictionless and available to you as an employee or a customer, or ultimately as an end user. Information is the center of modern work. How businesses empower their teams to create, consume, and share information is a big part of the employee experience. How smoothly information runs through business processes impacts operational efficiencies, and how well information is protected is critical to customers and their employees. And that's where core content comes in, is to be able to bring all of that together in an automated single source of truth environment for content. So we touched on employee experiences. You know, because organizations with employees enjoy their work, best way to increase that experience and that happiness of an end user is to reduce the number of applications that they need to interface with in order to get to the content that they need. On average, the typical employee is interfacing with 11 to 16 different applications to get to the content that they need. They're not happy with having to deal with all these different IT technologies in order to get to that, and it's usually hard to use applications. They need a single source of truth environment that they can get to their content regardless of the application that they're dealing with based on the role that they're in. Add to that information governance, and 59% of digital workers are reporting that they often are put in a great deal of effort in order to manage their content. 29% still struggle to find information that they need to do their jobs. Imagine that, right? I'm trying to get my job done. Where's the content? Where's the information based on the application that I'm working in today? Core content allows us to get the user to the content that they're looking for, regardless of the application that they're interfacing with. So how do we do that? What's core content bring to the table? Well, it brings in content management, What does that mean? Well, we manage and we're able to get the content in file folders. We're able to do version control and permissions control, full text search, and external sharing. We're able to create configurable UI. So let's make sure that the user is interfacing with the application that they want to, with the UI the way they want to, and be able to get to the content that they want to when they need it. This can be done through custom branding, different types of language access that they want to use, German or Danish or English or French, whatever the case may be. And let's make sure that they're getting landing pages that they're comfortable with. Workspaces is an interesting concept that we bring with core content. These are predefined folder structures so that the end user doesn't have to create them. They're done for them already. There's role-based permissions around this as well, and relationships in terms of how they work with that content in the application. And so what are some of the applications or integrations? We already mentioned a few, right? A lot of the popular ones are S/4HANA for public cloud, Salesforce, and then Google Workspace, as I was mentioning, and many, many others. And as a reminder, it's an open API system, so we can integrate with any application that's in there, that's out there in order to manage content. Now, the most important component that we're talking about today in terms of becoming a content superhero, and that is the interesting and exciting integration that we've done with Google Workspace. Typically, Google Workspace on its own is a fantastic productivity suite that a majority of you have been using for the better part of a decade through Gmail, Docs, Slides, Meet, and what have you. But what's been missing is a content management backend to manage that content and ensure that your users and customers are only accessing the content that they need, and that they're able to share that content and collaborate and create automated workflows, and to ensure that there's governance and compliance around who has access to what when they need it. The superpower that core content brings is not just managing the content for Google Workspace, but allowing users to access workspace content from their business applications. And as a reminder, that's SAP, ERP systems, HR systems, Oracle systems, Salesforce, and many others. We can provide some context on how this exciting integration works.
Today, account executives need to log in to 2 different systems for managing sales documents, and there is no integrated search and collaboration capabilities within CRM applications such as Salesforce. Nick, as an account executive, is responsible for customer data management. He browses the global trade account in Salesforce and accesses the opportunity information. Account executive. Nick creates a new opportunity in Salesforce, and the core workspace is automatically created in OT Core and linked to the connected Salesforce business object. Nick accesses the opportunity workspace and reviews what has been created. OpenText Core offers predefined folders for content, document templates, metadata and classifications, users and groups, permissions, tasks, workflows, and more. Nick adds a Google Sheets document for calculating a new quote. After editing in Google Workspace, a new version is created in OT Core application. Google files imported into Core reside on Google Enterprise Drive. Google Workspace provides seamless co-authoring for documents, presentations, and spreadsheets. Google Workspace gives users secure anywhere, anytime access to the right document, including from mobile devices and offline, for seamless business processes. Nick has done all document creation and edit work without leaving OT Core Workspace within Salesforce. Now we can see there are 2 versions of same document in OT Core Workspace. Nick invites David to add content to the Google document. He has the rights to give the appropriate access like commenter or editor. David logs into Salesforce to access the OT Workspace and open the Google document. In order to edit the Google Workspace documents, David requests for the edit access from OT Core Workspace. Once Nick approves the request, David has edit access to the document. David opens the document and start adding the content. As you can see, users can collaborate in real time and make modifications to the documents and save the changes. David adds the products needed for the opportunity and update Nick that he has completed adding the content to the Google document. The new version of Google document is added to the OT Core Workspace. As you can see, users can open, edit and share Google Workspace files without leaving Core. Nick accesses the workspace and verifies that new version is added by David. Nick wants to inspect some older contracts and offers created for global trade. He browses to the account workspace and checks out the previously created documents. OT Core for Google Workspace gives users secure anywhere, anytime access to the right document, including from mobile devices, for frictionless digital employee experiences. In summary, OT Core for Google Workspace is a well-defined solution offering by OpenText and Google. The above demo gives the process of managing sales cycle and how it can be accelerated to improve the business efficiency and productivity. With this demo, we clearly can see that OT Core for Google Workspace is seamlessly integrated with Salesforce for managing the sales documents for the opportunity. Thanks to OT Core for Google Workspace, Nick can now manage the entire sales lifecycle within the Salesforce application.
I hope this demo of Core for Google Workspace illustrates the power and capability of how core content in Google Workspace paired together provide an amazing functionality. Now that core content is integrated with Google Workspace as well as other business applications, core content's managing an entire organization's content. What we are announcing as well is our ability to leverage Google's new generative AI product called Vertex and the PaLM 2 integration into core content in order to simplify navigating large volumes of content to quickly find relevant information. We can search content in different languages and find the most relevant content that you're looking for and eliminate human time and resources spent understanding and translating that content. We've talked about core content for Google Workspace. Core content is an application underpinning multiple different business applications such as SAP and Salesforce. All of this is available, including Aviator, on Google Marketplace, where we can transact private offers to our customers in order to burn down their Google Cloud commit. And the exciting thing is they can burn down the entire transaction size, not just the GCP consumption, but also the license sale, as well as the professional services that may be required in order to help customers deploy core content for Google Workspace, as well as teaching some of the Aviator models as well. Well, I thank you very much for joining me today. I hope out of this you've become a superhero for core content and our content management solutions, and now generative AI solutions as well in partnership with Google. Thank you very much.